It's hard to believe, but it's been 30 years since Cal Ripken Jr. broke Lou Gehrig's consecutive game streak.
And Sunday is the anniversary, and the Orioles and Cal are planning to celebrate. And joining us live this morning is none other than the Iron Man himself, Cal Ripken Jr. And actually, Calvin Edwin Ripken Jr. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I laugh all the time when I'm referred to as the Iron Man now. I'm thinking maybe more like the tinfoil man or plastic.
No.
Something more breakable now.
Still solid iron for sure.
Well, the Tin Man.
It's going to be a fun night this weekend. I'm not usually someone that looks forward to anniversaries or reunions, especially because it's kind of like a concept of looking backwards. I think when I reached a point in my life now, I just turned 65, that you do look back on fond memories and things that were really special and the people that you went through it. So I'm kind of excited about this one. Get a chance to, the Orioles, I think, are surprising me. Rumor has it, it's kind of got to me that Bobby Bowe and Rafael Palmeiro might be there.
Wow.
And so I'm not sure what they have planned, but it'll be good to see all the teammates, and it'll be a fun celebration.
Cal, 30 years, time seems to go by fast for some things, and sometimes it seems to move on pretty slowly. But is this all a blur for you? Is that 30-year window a blur?
So I think in this case, it's both. Like in some ways, I can go right back into the moment and remember crystal clear everything that happened as I ran around the ballpark. But in other ways, it seems like, okay, I was a baseball player a lifetime ago. And so I do know now that I've gotten older that the clock must tick much faster because 5 years goes by fast, 10 years goes by fast. That used to be an eternity, but it's a good memory to go back.
Cal, I guess a lot of folks remember where they were, when that all happened. I remember the countdown going in. Is he going to, make it? Is he going to make it? You have like a storied career. You have all these moments that were just kind of, just storybook. The home run in your last, All-Star game, things like that. Do any of those just seem like they were just the icing on what has been a storied career for you in baseball?
Well, I certainly have lived a really good life. I mean, I was a kid that wanted to be a baseball player, and all kids seem to want to have that dream. Very few get a chance to live it. I lived it in my hometown, 21 years being with the Orioles. We had some ups and downs, but by and large, it was really, really special playing all those 21 years there. As I said earlier, hitting the game-winning home run, doing something special in the game, will always be right up there. But 21-31, probably from a personal standpoint, I got to share it with my family. I got my dad came to the ballpark. He was up in the skybox. I vividly remember pointing at him. And Dad was not someone that said, "I love you." That generation didn't really express themselves like we do now. But at that moment, when I was pointing at him, he was pointing back. It was like 1,000 "I love yous" that were going back and forth between him and I. And so, it still kind of gives me chills when you put yourself back in that moment. So many great things, but that was a real personal thing. And I think a lot of people can relate to loving something and going to the job every single day and showing up. They have their own streaks. And I've enjoyed that over the years where some people come to me and say, I hadn't missed a day in school because of you. I had to have this perfect attendance, or I didn't miss a day at work for 30-some years, and I work in an assembly line. And they take great pride in telling me that. So I think the streak has some sort of magical abilities that people can relate to in their own lives. It's not necessarily, I look at it as I played a game. I got to be a kid till I was 41 years old, and then you go into the real world after you stop playing. So I got to play a game, and for me, it was such a joy. But people relate to things in their lives and their own streaks, and I think that's really cool.
Absolutely. And so many people are going to be there celebrating. You mentioned some surprises in store, some big names. What else can people sort of look forward to as part of the celebration?
Well, I think my two kids threw out the first pitch, from the stands last time around. They are now 35 and 32.
Oh, wow.
So my daughter can't come back. She's working out there in Colorado, but my son's going to come back to throw out the first pitch. And I think it's kind of cool for him because he was there, but he was only 2.5, and he didn't have a lot of memories from that. And so we went through a box and found the uniform that I wore that night, and brought some things out so the Orioles can display. And it was kind of a fun thing going through that box with my son, because he would start asking me questions about it, and then stories come out of that box. And it almost seems like he then can understand what happened, and I can relive it. So it's been a wonderful look back for sure.
And Cal, you mentioned, being able to kind of be the hometown guy done good. You came here, you played with Senior. Vi was there. You played in front of your mom, played alongside Billy. You got your brother. And now you're part of the ownership group. I mean, you have really, it's like you've gone from an intern to like an owner of the organization. Is it a chill every time you walk into that warehouse?
Yeah, I started out as a bat boy, probably 6 or 7 years old in the minor leagues when my dad put in his time for 14 years. So yeah, all the way from an intern all the way up to be part of the ownership group. But I kind of break my life up into 3 categories. I mean, first 20, 21 years, I was wishing to be a baseball player. And then for the next 21 years, I became the baseball player, and I had a full career and played in my hometown. And then after I retired, I decided, I didn't want to live the grinding life or whatever else. I wanted to be there for my kids a little bit more. So the next 20 years was kind of learning business, and we had success in our kids' business and our minor league baseball business. And then now, after those 20 years, that third phase, this phase has me coming back to the Orioles in a different capacity. And so I'm really enjoying learning, the analytics, because the game has changed a little bit in the way that we look at it, and the use of statistics. But the game is still the same game. It's the same length of bases, the same situational baseball, and those sorts of things. And so I'm able to help, in ways in which makes me feel good that at the highest level, which I spent my 21 years at learning, having the encyclopedia of baseball as a dad, I'm able to go apply that back a little bit more. Watching Gunnar develop as a shortstop, Gunnar Henderson is, I think he's got 70 games. Let's not jinx him. 70 games without an error right now. And he's playing fantastic in the field. But, he's a superstar player. And watching him develop and being able to give him a hit or two of help really makes me feel good. So, I don't know, maybe got another 20 years of that, and then we'll see where we are after that.
Wonderful.
Absolutely. We can't wait to see it. Congrats on this anniversary, and thank you for joining us this morning. It's been such a pleasure chatting.
You're quite welcome. Am I going to see you both out there?
We would like to hope so.
Yes.
We just might. We might be one of the groups that are coming in with the Hall of Famers. You never know. We're the surprise.
You guys have a schedule that's the opposite of the baseball schedule.
Exactly.
You get up in the middle of the night.
Yep.
You come to the thing. So it'll be a little bit more of a struggle for you, but it'd be great if you come.
We will certainly hope to.
Love to.
We'd love to see you there, Cal, and congratulations on everything. As you say, Junior has become a senior, but we are enjoying your track.
That's the harsh reality right there. Junior has become a senior.
Thank you so much, Cal.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Have a great morning.
You too.
You too.